In this video, I'll be walking you through how to enter and submit your payroll for processing. To do this, you can begin by selecting Enter Payroll directly from your dashboard, or on the left-hand side menu, select Payroll and then Enter Payroll. They'll both take you to the exact same spot. So the first time you select Enter Payroll, you will be taken to your setup grid. So from here, you have the ability to manipulate the employee's pay on how to pay them. So first, on the left-hand side, we see additional options. If you select the Show Department Only, you'll have an additional column on your grid where you can change the employee's department. If you select Location and Department, you can change the employee's location. If you select Pay Numbers for secondary check, this will insert a second column, an additional column where you can differentiate a primary check or a secondary check. The rate ID column is used for variable pay if you would set up rate ID at the employee level. Decimal hours, if you select decimal hours, you'll be able to enter decimals and the system will stay as decimals as opposed to reverting to hours and minutes. Selecting effective date will insert another column where you can enter the date that the employee has worked. If you need to use the enhanced payroll grid options, such as showing the division, a column for a workers' comp job class, or a column to show job numbers, you would select the enhanced pay grid. Manual payroll options are also available here, which will be discussed in another video. On the right side, you will simply select which earning codes you wish to process for your payroll. Once completed, you will select Save on the bottom right. Now your payroll grid is set and will be this way every time you log in. If you ever need to add additional columns, you can always select Setup to go back to the setup, add additional columns as needed, select Save, and you're back into your grid. From here, you are able to obviously enter your employee's hours. If you need to duplicate an employee's line, you simply highlight the line, select Add on the bottom, and now you have two lines for the employee if you needed to manipulate their pay to a secondary check or another department. Once you've added all the hours that you need to add, you can hit Save. Once everything is saved, you can then select Preview Payroll in the top. The payroll will be shown here, your most recent pay date. Make sure it is the correct one. You have the option to change your check date to a manual check date if you like. You would just need to enter that date. You can advance 0. So if you are not running this payroll, you can advance 0 and the system will get rid of this next scheduled payroll. And if you would like all live checks, you can block all direct deposits. Once you've made your options, you'll select Preview. And the system will now do the calculations of the gross to net breakdown and everything that you've entered in the system. If you have any errors or warnings, it will be displayed once the processing is completed. And again, some of these may be just warnings that you have to, just look at. Some employees don't have time. The accrual for vacation isn't set up, and employees don't have enough pay for their deductions. On the right-hand side, you can immediately see your estimated payroll expense. So without even viewing your preview, you can take a look and see if you're close, if you've entered extra zeros somewhere here and there. By selecting View Preview, it will open up in our report viewer the preview of the payroll that you've just run. From here, you can print it, save it, or even email it over to someone else. Once you're done viewing your preview, you can exit the preview. If you need to make any corrections, you will do so within the system and then reprocess the payroll. If the payroll is sufficient, you will then select Approve Payroll. By selecting Approve Payroll, you will have two options here. Either it will say Approve Payroll like it does here. If I select this, the system will close and verify the payroll and produce the live checks, payroll package, and ACH records. Second option, if this doesn't say approve payroll, it will say notify my payroll rep of approval. By selecting that, you'll be prompted to email your payroll representative, and once they receive that email, they will close the payroll on your behalf. If you have any further questions, please contact your payroll provider.